Looking at the whole idea of the Christian perspective on self-defense, Exodus 22 tells us that if we're in a life-threatening situation, we can take the lethal force to protect ourselves. And it talks about when the sun is up. In other words, when you're in a non-life-threatening situation, then you may not use lethal force. And so that's a scripture that gives us a basis from Exodus chapter 22, verse 2. Following from that, we can go to other scriptures like Luke 22, where Jesus Christ tells his disciples to purchase swords, which is the finest military weapon of their time. And he says, if you don't have one, then sell your cloak and buy one. And then later we see Peter using the same sword that Jesus Christ told him to buy, and he takes off the ear of Malchus, who was one of the soldiers that came with the high priests. And many people say, well, there Jesus told him to get rid of his sword because he mustn't have a sword. We must be sword-free, as in gun-free. But if we look at the scripture really clearly, Jesus tells him to put the sword in its place. He doesn't say get rid of it because he just told him to purchase it. And the idea there is that Jesus didn't need a human sword to protect him. In fact, he says, I can call down a legion of angels to protect me. And then we can go on to other scriptures too, where we see that like a murky spring and a polluted well is the righteous man who gives way to the wicked. In other words, we're not called to be doormats. We need to protect the innocent, and we need to stand up for righteousness and truth. And those are areas that we sometimes struggle in as Christians, because we often prefer cowardice to Christianity and standing up for righteousness and showing our love to others by protecting them. And when we have a look also in scripture, when it talks to us about the man that fell along the wayside and who were the people that were considered his neighbor, it was the person who helped the victim. And so that is a responsibility of us as Christian men, to stand up for righteousness and truth, to protect the innocent whom God has given to us, our families and those around us in society. So it's not just a matter of having a right to self-defense, it's a responsibility we as Christians have. And whether you're going to use a baseball bat or a firearm, either way we need to protect the innocent.